Welcome to a Big Show Entertainment Network special event, Super Dave Raines and the Big Show, here on location at Regal Cinema, United Artists, Colorado Center 9, and IMAX, and the beautiful 5280 Denver, Colorado. I'm your man, Super Dave Raines. I'm joined by Dustin James.
Did you miss me? I've been gone for a little bit. Did you miss me?
Yeah, I missed you. The host of Generally Nerdy on Big Show Entertainment Network. So we've got a lot going on. Before we get into tonight's movie, we've been gone for a little bit. We got a little break. We were very busy from Labor Day to the 4th of July. Every week we had a movie. Right. So
we skipped Lion King. So for those of you that were expecting Lion King, our apologies. But man, we've had a lot to deal with.
Yeah, we've been really busy, and actually, I worked the schedule out that we were not going to do Lion King. I'm glad it's doing well, but the story is just the same. It's just live action, and I felt like, okay, we're not going to do Lion King. Right. So we can't do them all, but we try to. So tonight we're here for the North American premiere of Hobbs and Shaw. The Fast and Furious presents Hobbs and Shaw, the Fast and Furious first spin-off movie in the series. So we've got a lot of things going on, as Dustin said, on Big Show Entertainment Network. So I want to go through a couple of those real quick. So starting on September the 7th, we have Denver's first late-night talk show, Late Night 5280, hosted by your man, Super Dave Raines, Susie Simone, Brandon London from Brandon London TV, and Shanae. So that will be debuting on the 7th of September at Native Hotel, actually Native Lounge and Hotel. They changed the name. So join us there, starting off about 8 o'clock to 9 o'clock. We're going to have live guests. We're going to have music. The show's broadcast live. It's going to be a lot of fun.
So much to get done. Everything's going to be live. We're broadcasting live, but where are we broadcasting it live? On YouTube, on Facebook? Where's it going?
Well, actually, we could do both, but definitely on YouTube and maybe on Facebook too. So on Ben Reality TV, our new adventure, which, houses Late Night 5280, and then the next week, the 14th of September, Dating Denver, Denver's first ever dating show right here on Big Show Entertainment Network, hosted by Heather Brooks. So excited for that. We'll actually see Heather Saturday night. Chase and I will be at a fashion show at Mirrors Gallery. It's the international fashion show. I think it's International Nightlife is putting that on. So very much looking forward to getting back to Mirrors Gallery and seeing Kate and Lacey and Rob. So after that, well, actually, we debuted it last Thursday, right. The 25th of July. We had the Daisy Blue Fashion Variety Show, hosted by Nancy Blizzard and Shanae. We had 3 awesome guests. My good friend, Denver's supermodel, Haley Spung, was on the show. Recording artist and model, Wilhelmina Denver, Sandy Siegel was on the show, and we had... It was packed. Oh, God, yes. And we had Maggie Burns from Marie Margot Bridal Culture on the show, and that was phenomenal. So the next Daisy Blue Fashion Variety Show will be the 8th of August at Native Lounge and Hotel, and we've got some great guests. We've got our own Heather Brooke, and then I'm very excited for this. Jennifer Costello is going to be on the show, so that's going to be awesome. So tell me a little bit about your new show on the network that you're going to be doing.
So my new segment is going to be part of these videos. As we get into doing these more regularly again, we're going to be doing a Nerd on the Street segment where we're talking to people on the street here at the movie theater about upcoming movie events. So we just got done filming a segment where we were talking about the Little Mermaid casting, right. And we're talking about trying to gauge the temperature for people who are wanting to go see Star Wars later this year. As these things happen more and more frequently, we're going to be talking more and more specifically, but right now that's what we got, and we got some good stuff. I feel like this pre-show is going to be much fuller in the near future and much more engaging. It's going to be great. You guys are going to love it. I'm trying not to be too over the top with my goofiness, but that just it is what it is.
Yeah, absolutely. I think it's going to be fantastic. So I want to remind everyone that for Star Wars, The Rise of Skywalker, we are going to give away 2 FX lightsabers, and I'm breaking it tonight. Breaking news on Big Show Entertainment Network. I'm actually going to give away a 3rd FX lightsaber. So
we're getting one in each color, green, blue, and red?
Yes, sir. Absolutely, because I'm a generous guy. So let's get right into business. Why we're here tonight, I want to say a special thank you to Brad Beckelheimer, the general manager here at Regal Cinema, United Artists, Colorado Center 9, and IMAX, and then also Hannah at Regal Cinema headquarters in Knoxville, Tennessee. Thank you, Hannah. I'll be sending you our fall schedule, which will be jam-packed. But tonight we're here for Fast and Furious Presents Hobbs and Shaw, the first spinoff in the series. And wow, am I excited to see this movie.
Pick a door.
All right, then.
No, that's my door. Pick another door.
What's wrong with you? You know what? You were right. This is your door.
What's the matter? You got a lot of bad guys behind that door?
Access granted. Access denied. Access denied. Access denied.
I don't know if excited is the best word. I'm definitely anticipating a good time.
Yeah.
That's like you don't go see Fast and Furious because you love cinema. You go see Fast and Furious because you love eating popcorn and watching things explode is kind of how that works. But as long as you're going into it with that expectation, you're going to have a good time. I feel like they haven't really let you down. I didn't see the last movie, so that very well could have been a letdown, but from what you're saying, it wasn't. And I really, with these 2 main actors and the addition of Idris Elba as the villain, there's no way this is not going to be a good time. It's probably going to be pure cinema garbage, but the best kind of garbage that you could ever put on screen.
Well, I'll take it. I just want the action. So, yeah, absolutely. So, starring Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson as Hobbs, Jason Statham as Shaw, Idris Elba as Brixton, who's playing the villain, and Vanessa.
Black Superman.
Oh my God, it's Black
it's gonna be
Superman.
so fun.
I thought I was Superman, Super Dave. But we've got Vanessa Kirby as Hattie, who's her career's really coming up fast. So watch out for her, folks.
Yeah, she's been in a lot of big action movies recently.
Oh yeah, I'm really digging Vanessa Kirby as Hattie in this movie and her career in general. So
last Mission Impossible, she was in. I'm drawing a blank, but I know she's done at least 3 big profile movies recently, and this is like the 4th. So.
Yeah, she's really working hard. So Vanessa, good on you. So coming May 22nd, 2020, we have Fast and Furious 9. Right. So, in your humble opinion, where is this franchise after Fast and Furious 8, going into the night's spinoff, Hobbs and Shaw, and then heading into Fast and Furious 9 in 2020?
So Vin Diesel has talked a lot, not necessarily recently, but over the years, about what he wants to do with this and with Riddick, which we just got the announcement of Riddick 4. Yeah. But he wants these two movie series to be like James Bond or like Star Wars, even, so that they span the gap. They bridge decades and decades. Right. So he wants that. I honestly think that in some weird way he's pulled it off. Even he even talked about doing that with the XXX franchise, though that one's kind of floundering recently.
That one kind of didn't work, but okay.
But I mean, he's working on Xander Returns, so. But so specifically Fast and Furious, because of the ensemble cast, I feel like that's one thing that really kind of carries it.
Right.
I feel like that's this is the franchise that he should build that empire on, because every movie is so, I mean, yes, it is cookie cutter. So like, again, cinemaphiles are not going to get what they want out of it. But if you are looking for a good time, these movies always come through. So I feel like if he can continually at least equal the previous movie, if not one up the previous movie, then he's got exactly what he's looking for, a franchise that's going to go for the ages.
Yeah, absolutely. And, you know, we haven't seen him on screen for a little bit, although we know he plays Groot. And
but he's in the studio
Guardians of the
for that. He's I am Groot 17 times, and he's calling it good.
Then he's done. I don't even know if he's getting dressed for that, but heck, you know, Dwayne Johnson, Jason Statham, Idris Elba. Is this the best action trio in Hollywood right now?
The three of them together, that's a really cool question, because, yeah, it kind of is. You don't have, I mean, the only way that this could potentially improve is if they added Keanu Reeves, because he's kind of the hot boy right now. He is the ticket right now in Hollywood. But short of adding Keanu as a fourth, like, nobody's bigger than Idris. Like, there is not a name more present in the pop culture lexicon right now than Idris Elba and The Rock. Jason Statham is kind of a staple at this point. He's been doing it for so long. But Jason Statham is always Jason Statham in every movie that he does. Well, and Will Smith, I don't know if Will Smith would, if they could afford Will Smith.
I don't think they can. And I'm looking forward to Gemini. So Chase makes a good, throws that in right at a good time. I love Idris Elba. I want him to be the next James Bond. You know, there's a little bit of controversy.
The next 007. You've established a character exists in the world. If you want to, if that character owns a title like 007, like they're going to do in the next movie, that title is going to be passed off, at least momentarily, to somebody else. That's fine, because it's a title. But if you call your new character the old character's name because you've rebooted your franchise, that's when you're going to start to get in some muddy waters. I would kill to see Idris Elba in a 007 movie. Absolutely. That would be fantastic.
Hey, I'm been on that bandwagon for a long time, and I'm not getting off. So,
like the Mahershala Ali as Blade. Oh yeah.
The best casting announcement. Don't get ahead of me now. But I'm coming to that. So, what are you expecting out of tonight's movie? We talked about it a little bit, but real quick.
I'm expecting this movie to be the most entertaining of the franchise, legitimately, because of those three faces. Yeah. Like, there's nothing about this movie that is telling me it's going to be a dud. This is going to be one of the more entertaining movies, if not the most, in the franchise.
Yeah, that's what I'm expecting as well. So let me move into a little bit of Disney. Lion King. I know you brought that out earlier. I had that in my notes. Chase can attest to that. So, Lion King really exploded. I was not expecting it. Disney has made $7.6 billion in half a year. Yeah. They broke last year's record in 6 months. What do you think the over and under is for them the rest of the year, considering, they still have Frozen 2 and Star Wars: The Rise of Skywalker? Rise of Skywalker. Thank you.
I think it's a double-edged blade, because I think that's great for Disney. I think it's amazing that they're doing what they're doing, that they're pulling the numbers that they're pulling in 2019, because people are so jaded, and we do have immediately consumable content in our homes, in our faces all the time, with like Netflix and YouTube and so on and so forth. Right. So I think that's amazing for Disney. For the industry as a whole,
no, I don't think
I think we're signing a death certificate.
Yeah, I think it's kind of like the time when the Boston Celtics won all those championships in a row. So, yeah, we need to you're only as good as your weakest link.
Right.
And yeah.
We are seeing signs in the industry right now. We are seeing signs that studios are taking a little bit more of a gamble, because everyone's kind of conceding that they're not Disney. Not everyone, and even Disney doesn't hit it out of the park every time. So I feel like we're starting to see this very, very early in this, but in like 2021, 2022, we're going to start to see more smaller movies get theatrical releases, more character-driven movies, more dialogue-driven movies, because Disney has does all of the theatrics. They've got all of the big spectacle movies taken care of. So now it's up to the other theaters, the other production companies, to give us what we really go to cinema for, what we go to appreciate the movies for, instead of just go eat popcorn in front of.
Yeah, I would agree with that. They also have their streaming service too,
Right.
but I'm not going to get too deep into that. I'm going to ask you just a couple things because we're running out of time. Just your one thing out of San Diego Comic-Con that you thought was a big impact concerning Marvel and the announcements by Kevin Feige.
Mahershala Ali all day, like that. I seriously, I don't know if since I've been on Big Show if I've brought it up to any detail, but before I was doing Big Show stuff, I definitely, when the rumor of a new Blade started, Mahershala Ali has always been my dude. Like, I think he is the perfect choice for that. He won 2 freaking Oscars. Like, Wesley Snipes can't hold a flame to this cat, aside from maybe the martial arts. But that can be taught. Mahershala Ali is fantastic. You teach him the physical side of it, he's untouchable. It's amazing.
That's a huge signing. Oh my God, that's monumental. And I think we'll probably see him in the next Doctor Strange movie. That's my theory. Sure. Is when Blade will be introduced in the next Doctor Strange movie. So, as we are running down the sands of time are running down on us tonight, let me get the one movie you're looking forward to the rest of the year.
Oof, from the rest of the year, that's a really close call. I'll give you the 2: Star Wars and Joker.
Yeah, I knew you were going to say that.
because Star Wars, just Star Wars, and Joker, because we've heard so many different things about this movie, and because it's friggin' Joaquin Phoenix in a very iconic role. Like, right. I want to go see that movie for the art. I want to go see Star Wars for the Star Wars.
Yeah, exactly. I was also going to say Joker and Star Wars. I'm hearing Academy Award talk for Joaquin Phoenix as Joker. Yeah. So this is going to be a really good movie. I would be stunned if it were not. And of course, I want to see Star Wars: The Rise of Skywalker and see if Kathleen Kennedy and J.J. Abrams can get this franchise back on track.
How epic of a year is this? We saw the end of Phase 3 and the end of the Skywalker saga all in one year. How amazing is that?
Yeah, 2019 has been a big year, although the box office might be down a little bit for everyone, but not Disney. So that is our pre-show for Super Dave Reigns and the Big Show for Fast and Furious presents Hobbs and Shaw at Regal Cinemas, United Artists, Colorado Center 9 and IMAX, and we will catch you after the movie because we've got only minutes to grab something to drink, and I need something to drink, and you will get my lightning reaction right after the movie, and then tomorrow you will get my written review on Super Dave Reigns and the Big Show Facebook page. So for Chase, for Dustin James of Generally Nerdy, I'm Super Dave Reigns, and until next time, on the love.
Remember me? On my 3.
Sure.
1, 2, 3.